r/AskReddit. How do you cope with not being so physically attractive? 2 things. 1. I find the parts of me that are attractive and minimize parts that aren't. For instance, I've got a cute face, but my stomach is horribly fricked up because of insulin pump sites. So I just focus on the good. On the other hand, I make myself the best person I can be. I may not be physically attractive, and there's a degree to that which is completely out of my control, but who I am as a person is still up to me. How I look to other people is their business. Someone's opinion is none of my business. Measuring your self-worth by how you look will always leave you disappointed. Physically, beauty will never last. Eventually you will get old, wrinkly, gray or bald. I know a lot of beautiful people, and it has nothing to do with how they look, it is because of who they are. That is what is important, and what makes someone attractive, not looks. There are a lot of ways to become attractive in other senses. Physical attraction isn't the be-all, end-all. Getting into hobbies, playing a sport recreationally, becoming well-read, traveling, becoming a good cook, learning to play instruments, learning to dress well, becoming more educated, learning to paint/draw/ etc., developing a good sense of humor. For me it's a bit weird cause I know I'm not the ugliest guy in the world, keep in shape and stuff like that, but I don't have the best teeth, the best hair, and I have big fricking ears, but what I've come to realize is that whatever you think is horrendously ugly to you, people probably don't think it's as bad/even notice the things that you don't like about yourself. Dressing nice has also helped me a lot. The single worst thing you can do if you feel physically unattractive is let it become a sort of self-fulfilling prophecy. If you don't do anything to level up your attractiveness, your depression around the matter will only make you even more unattractive. Dress well, smell good, and don't be a dick is enough for someone to be attracted to you. Most really attractive people put in a lot of unseen effort into maintaining their attractiveness, so don't expect any less of yourself. I think the most painful part of it is to have a really beautiful character, but not to be able to show it to a lot of people, because looks matter in the beginning. I kinda accepted the fact that I am not physically attractive. Sometimes it hurts when I think about not to find my other half, but I still want to enjoy my life. I learned to find happiness while being alone and also enjoy traveling alone. Someone will probably send me to burning depths of r/I am very smart, but I want to be honest. Even though I'm under average about looks, I think I'm above average when it comes to intelligence. So when I remember the fact that I'm ugly, I think about having intelligence below average. Seems like my deal is better. At the bright side, I don't have to see myself all the time unlike my friends. I am not and have never been physically attractive. I have a lazy eye, a big forehead, an out-of-shape nose, my teeth are fricked because I could never afford to get braces, I'm short, chubby, and I've got scarring on my legs. But I learned to accept that. I take care of myself because I have every right to, make sure to try new outfits and hairstyles so I get some confidence, and I try not to let what people say get to me too much. Honestly, I feel grateful about it. I am not unattractive, but not very attractive either. I have many attractive friends, and I find that everyone is always very nice to them, making it hard for them to trust anyone, while I find it easy to trust my friends. I like this quote from MCU. *Drax the Destroyer, when you're ugly, and someone loves you, you know they love you for who you are. Beautiful people never know who to trust. There are other ways to be attractive. Find your strengths and be proud and confident in them. Maybe not everyone will find your strengths attractive, but that doesn't mean that no one will. Don't miss your opportunity with the right person because you are all worried and depressed about all the other people who aren't interested in you. Hang in there and good luck everyone. Beautiful people are not to be trusted. Their attractiveness skews their expectations of life and society. I'm delighted to not be physically attractive. I've gotten everything I have in life by earning it. Of course, That being said, I'd love to try it out for a day, just to see if there truly is a difference, or if I'm just hating on the pretty people. But, only for a day. Guess I have a good face, body ain't the greatest, but I get by. Typically I don't think anything of it, just kind of do my own thing, work a lot, go out occasionally just to see what's going on. Haven't had an opportunity to get into a dating situation for a long time, but once in a while I'll cast a line out to see if anything is biting. Figure if I find someone by the time I'm 40 I'll be alright. I try to be positive. The world is already filled with so much negativity as it is. It's hard and there are times when I feel absolutely horrible, but I think having a positive mindset helps a lot. In an age where so much of who we are is so dependent on how we look/present ourselves, it's frustrating to have self-confidence issues. It gets better though, at least that's what I tell myself. Unfortunately I'm pretty attractive, but I also work hard to maintain my image. I have a couple friends who fit ugly but do pretty damn well for themselves by working hard as well. Eat right, go to the gym, be hygienic, and the rest will follow. Taking care of yourself is extremely attractive in itself and people will notice and be more willing to look past your flaws. Just remember that what you deem attractive, isn't what everyone deems attractive. Just cause you don't look like someone who you would be attracted to, doesn't make you unattractive. And also, you don't get to decide how others view you, so someone will think you have the cutest smile, even if you think it's crooked, or your long fingers are sleek and elegant. No one has the same type. I honestly don't care what most people think. My sister told me a long time ago to stop stressing out and getting upset over the things I have no control over. I can't control what others think of my looks, so it doesn't bother me. I know the people who love me, and that's good. I'm sure there are plenty of gorgeous people who are lonely AF. That makes me feel sorry for them, and then I can't get mad. First step was working hard to be the kind of man I want to be. I'm particular about who I spend my time with, and I spend all of my time with me, so I am particular about who I am. After that, it's just a matter of being fun, funny, interesting, and treating people how they want to be treated. I cultivate good times. As a result, I have a lot of friends, do great with women, and people in general naturally gravitate to me. Just keep trying. Find fuel for the fire and keep failing. Spite, anger, frustration, hope, ambition, it doesn't matter. The more you fail, the more it becomes apparent that it doesn't matter how many times you fail, what matters is that you haven't given up. 8 years single, but occasionally find short-term partners. Being ugly isn't easy, but not everyone will judge you by the paint smear of a face you have. Knowing that someone out there will still probably be physically attractive to me because everyone has different taste. You don't have to look like the popular models, because they're not everyone's flavor. Also I try to look the best I can. Taking care of myself, showering regularly, skincare, getting my hair cut, trying to dress properly, wearing some makeup when going out, etc. I focus on other things in my life that I have more control of, like having a steady job, a great family, an interesting personality, I hope anyway. But even though my body is not classically attractive, I do other things to compensate for that. I try to dress nicer. Also, I stay in reasonable shape. Though I'm fatter than I want to be, I am decently strong. I can't run a marathon, but I can walk forever and run in shorter bursts. I don't give a rip. I've already convinced one lady to spend the rest of her life with me, so there's no real impetus to shoot for another. That said, it's 99% personality. DGAF when it's appropriate, be funny/witty when appropriate, and just be a good person to my friends and colleagues. The rest of the time I drown my sorrows in vices and virtual world escapes. Depends. When just out and about I try not to think too much on how I look, Let me explain. I dress decently nice, I hope, but I try not to think what people think of me. Anyways, I feel comfortable around my close friends, so I never feel sad with my group, but sometimes when I am out socializing or partying, I am like FK. I look like complete and utter shat and like I just ignore it. Summary, I ignore the fact, but I am heavily unattracted. Honestly, unless you are a legit 1 or 2, there is some woman out there who will find you attractive. Women's taste in men seems to vary a lot, definitely more than men's taste in women. In talking to some girls, I have been amazed in both directions, whether they find someone attractive who I thought was not, or finding someone repulsive who I thought was clearly attractive. And amp, number X200B. Yes, you have to try harder than all the chads who are traditionally handsome, but you can make it work. I think in this day and age, it doesn't matter too much if you don't have a beautiful face, you just got to have some other thing going for you like sexiness, style, intelligence, humor, etc., and people will still be attracted to you. You just need one person to like you and whom you like too. After that it wouldn't matter much if you're not attractive to other people. Prioritize personality. Looks and personality are like a CV and a job interview. Looks are the CV because it's what people notice at first glance. The interview is like your personality. If you got the chance to show off your interview skills and they're good enough, you've got it in the bag. Sometimes you get lucky and get the interview with a below average CV, but if your CV is amazing but you bomb the interview, you'll never get a job. Thanks for watching this auto-generated video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I upload videos like this one daily. I put a lot of time into developing this video generator, but if there have been errors, please tell me in the comments below. Also leave me a link to another thread you would like to see a video about. Have a great day, Alex.